Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Danny Gong, and I've been telling you about some videos I've made about Japan and about living in Japan and my experiences there. So I want to talk a little bit more about, well, I've been signing very slowly for my international friends so they can understand and pick up my signs, but now I really want to focus fully on ASL. My parents are deaf. They do sign language. I learn from them. You probably know them. There they are. Look at their face. So I was really born in New York City, NYC. Born with ASL, grew up with ASL. Some sign language, Hong Kong sign language was involved also. I'm hearing. My parents are deaf. I'm a coda. Coda. That's right. Remember that. Grew up in New York City. Moved to Japan. Moved there for a little new culture, a little new language, a little new sign language too. JSL. Now I've been there for 6 years. So I've been doing there. I've been meeting people, deaf people, some hearing people, just meeting people, partying, having fun, getting serious. Like, had some interpretation work. People from different countries coming to Japan asked me if I can interpret for them. So I've been here in Japan for so long, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. So come on over to Japan if you want. So I've been talking about a little bit of Japanese culture, but I've learned something new. And that new information is, well, okay, well, let me ask you a question. Can animals communicate? I mean, look, can dogs communicate? Cats? Meow, meow. Can they communicate? Nah, you're probably thinking, no, it's impossible. What about monkeys? Can they communicate? Yeah, monkeys can communicate with other monkeys, sure. But can monkeys communicate with humans? Well, there was an ape, a gorilla, who could communicate with people through sign language. And another monkey named Lucy, a chimpanzee who could communicate in sign language. And I thought this was really interesting, and it really touched my heart. Humans want to talk with animals and monkeys, find out their personalities, what they're thinking, what's funny, can they make jokes? So I thought about this information, and I thought it was pretty cool. But wait a minute. I also learned that another monkey, just last year, recently in Iowa, can speak. Can speak? Yes, can speak. How? Learning English. Really? Nah, you gotta be lying. No, I crossed my heart. But how the heck can monkeys learn how to speak English? It's impossible. What? Monkeys can. What? Yeah, so the scientists working with monkeys. He teaches how to communicate through icons. Oh, what do you want to eat? Monkey would press on a symbol, banana, and pretty easy to understand. And asking the monkeys happy or sad, monkey pushes happy. I'm happy. And later on, as the scientist kept talking with the monkey and communicating with the monkey with the icons, monkeys, they kind of voice like, well, the scientist didn't think anything of it, and just gradually over time, the scientists would communicate with the monkey. And one day it just hit him. The scientist is saying, wait a minute, is that monkey saying my name? Wait, let me be clear. It's not clear English. Monkeys have an accent too, but they can still try to copy and speak in English. And the scientists later on realized that more and more, as they taught more words like banana and so forth, the monkey would say, me, banana. And they started having conversations, started learning more words, and that monkey started to gradually improve. Now let me tell you something. If I saw this monkey slash ape, I couldn't talk to it because I couldn't understand. I wouldn't be used to its pronunciation. But there's two scientists. They can communicate with these apes and like have a full conversation. How are you doing today? I'm fine. Oh, what do you find is interesting? I saw a hole. Come on, come on. A monkey and scientists communicating clearly? What does this mean? Well, then boom, one day, both the scientists, the male and female, well, the female scientist's boss came to have a meeting. And the meeting was about what program to use for the next software, and they had this discussion. The boss said, no, we need to change the software. The female scientist, no, I don't think it's a good software. So that was the kind of meeting they were having, and discussion. The ape saw the boss and the female scientist having this conversation, and saw that the boss was not very friendly. It had a very they're having a pretty much an argument, but it wasn't a full blown out argument. It was just a discussion, and the monkey saw this and he didn't like what was going on. He was getting mad and gradually getting angry, and he didn't like what the boss was doing. He didn't look friendly. He wasn't look nice, and the ape started hitting and pounding on the glass. And the male scientist came into the room and said, hey, be quiet, what's going on? Why are you so upset? And the ape explained to the scientist, said, I don't like the boss. He's a bad man. He's yelling at the female scientist. Go punch him, go bite him. And the scientist is like, what? You want me to go bite that man? No. If you don't bite him, I'm gonna bite you. Whatever. So the scientist went back to his work, and after that meeting, about a week later, the female scientist opened the door to feed the ape, and the ape ran out the door, ran into the corridor, searching and searching and searching and searching, searching and searching and searching and searching. Finally saw the door that was the scientist's door. Opened the door. The scientist looked around. Huh? What? The ape ran up to him, bit his finger. Bit his finger. Oh, blood just spurting out. He had to go to the hospital. The ambulance took him, and he was sent to the emergency room. They operated him to put the finger back on. What? The only thing is the medication to put the scientist out. He was allergic to that medication, and his heart stopped. They performed CPR, and they had to use electricity to bring him back to life. In about 2 or 3 weeks, he finally came out of a coma, and gradually came back to work. And when he went back to work, he didn't want to see the monkey, the ape. For the past 3 weeks, the ape was asking the female scientist, "Where's the male scientist? Where's Bill? Please say hi." And Sue, she said, "Hey Bill, Kanzi wants to say hi. He wants to see you." Bill said, "No, I'm not gonna see him. So until he says sorry." So Kanzi said, "No, I don't need to say sorry. I don't need to apologize." Well, Sue went back to Bill and said, "Well, Kanzi doesn't want to say sorry." Bill said, "All right, then forget him." A week passed. 2 weeks passed. 3 weeks passed. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Kanzi, the ape, kept saying, "Hey, where's Bill? Hey, where's Bill?" 8 weeks later, finally, Kanzi knocks on his window, and Sue comes. "What's going on?" Kanzi, "I'm sorry. Please tell Bill." Sue, she goes and tells Bill. Kanzi finally says sorry. Bill walks to the door, opens the door. He looks at Kanzi. Kanzi looks at Bill. Looks at Kanzi. Looks at Bill. And then Kanzi runs up to Bill and hugs Bill. It's a true story.